on Monday and let you know what we got for the Sweet 16 and a whole bunch more. I'm Jason Page. That's Sports Wrap. We'll see you later.
Horizon Markets are a one-stop shop for convenience. Are you wanting to enjoy a hot cup of coffee and a pastry? Needing some fuel? Or want a simple refreshment or snack? Come visit one of our 6 Horizon Market locations near you. We also have the loosest slots around town with over $1 million in payouts. You will get Pahrumph's hometown value where convenience and low prices meet. So no matter who you are, you'll find your Horizon.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted best of Las Vegas. Give them a call, 702-727-9900.
Thank you for joining us here on News 25 and Ace Country Radio, and streaming at KPVM.TV, and now on Roku devices on this Friday, March 21st, 2025. Good evening, I'm Chris Palermo, and here's what's happening since Tuesday's fatal accident that occurred on Highway 160 here in Pahrump. Nevada Highway Patrol has released an update regarding why this accident occurred. News 25 has the details.
New information has been released about the fatal accident that occurred on Tuesday, March 18th. According to the official report, the accident took place at approximately 4:10 p.m. when a white 2001 Toyota Tacoma traveled southbound, veered left for unknown reasons. The vehicle crossed both the left turn travel lane and the center line, entering to the northbound lane. At that moment, a gray 2023 Dodge Ram pickup was traveling northbound on the highway. The driver of the Dodge attempted evasive maneuvers to avoid the collision but was unsuccessful. The right front of the Toyota struck the front of the Dodge, causing the Dodge to spin clockwise before coming to a stop on the outside shoulder in the desert area. The driver of the Toyota sustained fatal injuries and was pronounced deceased at the scene. Authorities have yet to release the identity of the deceased, pending notification of next of kin by the coroner's office. No details have been provided regarding the condition of the Dodge driver. This marks the 14th fatal crash investigated by the Nevada State Police Southern Command this year.
More news now. The nation's next premier fighter jet has been revealed. Our News 25 Las Vegas correspondent Maria Centers now joins us from the city with more.
Earlier in Washington, D.C., U.S. President Donald Trump announced that Boeing has been selected to build out the U.S. Air Force's most powerful fighter jet yet, coined the F-47. The Next Generation Air Dominance program is set to replace Lockheed Martin's F-22 Raptor, causing Boeing shares to rise 5%, while Lockheed shares dip by nearly 7%. Let's hear from the President, Secretary of Defense, and the Armed Forces about today's announcement.
At my direction, the United States Air Force is moving forward with the world's first sixth-generation fighter jet. Number sixth generation. Nothing in the world comes even close to it. And it'll be known as the F-47. The generals picked a title. The F-47 will be the most advanced, most capable, most lethal aircraft ever built. An experimental version of the plane has secretly been flying for almost 5 years.
The U.S. Armed Forces plans to eventually swap out the F-22 with the F-47.
Mr. President, because of your leadership, your clarity, America is going to have a generations in the future of air dominance because of this sixth generation fighter. We've had the F-15, we had the F-16, the F-18, the F-22, the F-35. Now we have the F-47, which sends a very direct, clear message to our allies that we're not going anywhere, and to our enemies that we will be able to project power around the globe unimpeded.
The F-47's capabilities were described by the Pentagon as essential with regard to our ever-evolving geopolitical landscape.
This plane flies with drones. It flies with many, many drones, as many as you want. And it's a technology that's new, but it doesn't fly by itself. It flies with many drones, as many as we want, and that's something that no other plane can do.
The initial contract estimate for production is priced at $20 billion.
The manner in which we put this program together puts more control in the hands of the government, so we can update and adapt at the speed of relevance, at the speed of technology, not at the speed of bureaucracy. This is more Air Force. This is more options for the president. We say as our mission in the United States Air Force is to fly, fight, and win air power anytime, anywhere. If you want to go anywhere, you have to have a platform that gets you anywhere. On behalf of the United States Air Force, let's deliver.
Today's news is a major score for Boeing as the company has struggled in recent years in both the defense and commercial sectors. Reporting from Old Las Vegas, I'm Maria Centers for News 25.
Thank you, Maria. Another great week of reporting in the city. Big changes could be coming to the education system. Nevada Governor Joe Lombardo is praising President Donald Trump's push to return education control to the states. Here is what News 25 knows so far.
On March 20th, Governor Joe Lombardo released an article praising President Trump's executive order aimed at improving education outcomes by empowering parents, states, and communities. In the article, he stated, "Today, President Trump delivered one of the most influential reforms yet of his presidency, reducing the size of the Department of Education and returning education back to the state control. With his executive order, President Trump has boldly reimagined what education can and should look like in our country. Funding for the Department of Education has more than doubled since 1980, yet billions in funding hasn't been contributed to better education results. In fact, it's done the opposite. Over the past 10 years, 8th grade math achievement has dropped 2 grade levels, while 8th grade reading scores include some of the lowest ever recorded. Over 70% of 8th graders are below proficient in reading and math, while nearly 1/3 of all public school students are behind grade level. That's why I support President Trump's proposal to return control of our education system to the states where it belongs. The role of the government should be to empower, not over-regulate, and this move will allow for a more localized, innovative, and accountable approach to education that truly serves the needs of our students, families, and educators. By returning curriculum to the state and district level, we will finally be able to teach common sense instead of Common Core. It's time we move past outdated national standardized testing and instead focus on fresh accountability for academic achievement and new choices for students and parents. States will be able to retool high schools so that students can get critical work experience in high school. This will enable students to graduate ready for local careers, apprenticeships, or college. Last year, I hosted the National Governors Association on a tour of Southeast Career Technical Academy in Las Vegas, where we saw students graduating ready for careers in construction, the automotive industry, culinary arts, cosmetology, and cybersecurity. To view the full article, go to gov.nv.gov.
And more local stories coming up. Sports, weather. You're watching News 25.
Car wreck, check. Motorcycle wreck, check. Truck wreck, check. Bicycle wreck, check. UFO wreck, what? In a wreck, you need a check. Call Lerner and Rowe today.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
Mom's Diner, the heart of Pahrump, is open from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Something fun is always happening here, from the arrival of classic antique cars to watching the diner enjoy a Momstrosity burger. The food is so good, you'll think they stole your mama. Mom's Diner is open daily from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., 1242 East State Street, number 100. Dine in or take out. Call 775-751-9929.
These are our wetlands, where nature's heartbeat resonates, inviting us to reconnect and explore. Wetlands provide for our basic needs, storing carbon to sustain a healthy atmosphere, filtering pollutants to improve our water quality, and absorbing floodwaters to protect our communities. Just 1 acre of wetlands can store over 1 million gallons of water. A symphony of life flourishes in our wetlands, supporting the needs of hundreds of species. Yet these essential ecosystems face threats of loss and degradation. Ducks Unlimited is the leader in wetlands conservation. Join our mission at ducks.org/wetland benefits and ensure these habitats continue to protect, purify, and nurture life for future generations. A public service from Ducks Unlimited.
Happy retirement, Dad.
Thank you very much.
So, Dad, what are you gonna do next?
We just miss being around kids.
And we aren't done yet.
Milton Hershey School house parents? What's that?
Being a house parent is much more than a job. It's a purpose.
How will you afford to move?
Can we even visit you guys while you're in Hershey?
Oh, you can come visit.
And we'll save even more money because we won't have to pay for housing, utilities, and meals.
And the school provides everything we need to make a difference in these kids' lives.
We won't be alone. There'll be people like us from all over the country helping care for these students.
You're set on it, aren't you?
Absolutely.
It's a new chapter for you, and the kids who deserve one too. Discover what's next at Milton Hershey School.
Big rigs can cause big injuries. Get big help. Get Lerner and Rowe.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
And welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. The University of Nevada, Las Vegas, paid tribute to two of the contributors in the Hank Greenspun College of Urban Affairs. And News 25 reporter Rory Rossell attended the event.
The Greenspun College of Urban Affairs at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas paid tribute to two vital contributors to the institution's journalism program on Thursday by unveiling donor plaques for the Nevada Broadcasters Association and Foundation, as well as the Bonici family.
For over 14 years, this collaboration has supported and empowered students pursuing careers in media and broadcasting. Today, we commemorate the legacy by unveiling two plaques in its honor on this prestigious donor wall, recognizing the Nevada Broadcasters Association and Foundation, and the other honoring the Bonici family.
So it's hard to hear those kinds of words. We feel like we have humble beginnings. And coming here in 1977 in a 19-foot travel trailer and not really having anything but 2 nickels to rub together, we decided we were going to make a life for ourselves here, and we were fortunate our first jobs were in broadcasting. So it gave us this huge plethora of jobs to do.
In everybody's life, like everybody needs somebody at some point. And sometimes you have that feeling it's you against the world. And that's what it's like when you're trying to figure out, how am I going to get through college? When that someone or that something comes along and gives you that encouragement, that helping hand, something that we all need somewhere along life, that's what this foundation is all about.
The Nevada Broadcasters Foundation has made a lasting impact on UNLV students, having awarded 108 scholarships to students attending UNLV.
I think that watching these students in their first interview, and they're so nervous and they don't know, what to say, and we try to relax them, and then they start talking about why they want to get into broadcasting, and we just sit back with big smiles on our face like, okay, this is it. This is someone we want in our program because they feel like we do about broadcasting.
While at UNLV, News 25 spoke with two recipients of the scholarship who are currently working towards their bachelor's with an emphasis in sports reporting.
Number one, I think it's the ability to be able to build new connections, to be able to learn from those who came before you, because like Tony and Linda said, you're never going to know what's around the corner, but if somebody can kind of guide you and show you the way, that's going to open up new doors, new opportunities for you.
I felt like it was my dream job, and I work in manual labor currently.
It's not something I want to do forever. And I figured if I'm going to go through this process and like put in the blood, sweat, and tears, then I'm going to do something that I actually really, really want to do.
To date, the Nevada Broadcasters Foundation has awarded 293 tuition scholarships to students attending Nevada colleges and universities through the Tony and Linda Bonici Scholarship Fund, with many more students in the future to come.
Okay, well, our sports reporter, Mikey Ruhan, told me that when the Vegas Golden Knights come back from a road trip, they never lose. And he was right. I got to start listening to him when it comes to betting. He has that and more.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on your Roku devices. Vegas Golden Knights in action last night against the Boston Bruins. Second period, VGK on the power play, no score. Pavel Dorofeev, 1-0. Bring it in. Final minute of the second period, Pavel Dorofeev again. 2-0. Let's skip to the third period. Vegas on the attack. Brett Howden makes it 3-0. Pavel with the backhand. And a hat trick. Vegas goes on to win 5-1. Golden Knights welcome the Detroit Red Wings on Saturday. Time for an Ovechkin check-in. Capitals in action on Thursday against the Philadelphia Flyers.
Ovechkin pops out high. Noah Cates was there with him. Van Riemsdyk towards the goal block. Follow-up chance. Score! Alex Ovechkin puts 3 of a kind into the chase. That's 8-8-8.
There he goes, the flyby to his teammates, patiently waiting on the doorstep of Ersson as that puck just finds its way over to Ovi on the rebound. Then we look at 8:88. This is an awesome scene. What a night this is going to be. Pounds that puck from the side and trickles over the line. And Ovi and the guys are just all beside themselves right now, and so am I. You see as this puck comes through, and the big man Protas gets it over, Ovi shanks and puts everything he has on it, and it just barely gets over the line.
14:25, the time of the tally, as they cheer his nickname.
Ovi now just 7 goals away from breaking the record. The grade 8 with number 888. Let's check out his 4th best goal ever.
Zajac fires wide of Holtby. Alex Ovechkin one-on-one against Merrill. Ovechkin accelerates in. Toe drags, gorgeous! He scores! Alex Ovechkin, dangalicious!
Spectacular goal, one of the nicest we have ever seen, and he has had a lot of them. Number 1, beating a defenseman one-on-one. Number 2, having the dexterity to stay on his feet and put it top shelf on his backhand as he's going down.
And the Lady Rebels won their first matchup versus Hawaii in the Women's Basketball Invitational Tournament, 63-46. The Lady Rebels play next on Sunday at 2 p.m. against Florida. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
All right, thank you, Mikey. That's some mesmerizing stuff from Ovechkin. More local stories coming up and your weather forecast. You're watching News 25.
Thank you, Pahrump, for making the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza #1 in vehicle sales and service once again. We'd like to return the favor. So right now, current Chevy owners can get up to $3,000 in additional savings on some of our most popular SUVs. What's that, you say? You don't own a Chevy? Well, trade in any 2011 or newer vehicle and receive an extra $2,500 off of some of our hottest selling new half-ton trucks from Chevrolet and GMC. Plus, we have low financing options, deep discounts, and other incentives, all to go the extra mile in saying thank you. We love you, Pahrump.
Hi, I'm attorney Jonathan Nelson of J.K. Nelson Law. We've been honored to be recognized by Best of Las Vegas and receive the Best Attorney in Pahrump for the past 4 years running. Awards are great, but helping clients get the money they deserve is why we're in business. After you've been injured in an auto accident, it's important not to listen to the insurance companies. Give us a call today, 775-727-9900. With offices in Pahrump, Southwest Vegas, and Summerlin, our team is here ready to fight for you for the money you're entitled to. So give us a call today.
Hey. Drop the snacks and step away from the gas pump. Fear not. I'm your health hero. That pump is a battleground of germs. Here, let these wipes work their magic. And washing your hands ensures that snack time stays safe. Done. Excellent work, team.
So is there like a superhero for everything now?
Hey, someone's got to fight the forces of filth. Healthy Hank says, keep it clean.
August was born 3 pounds, 9.8 ounces. When I first saw him, it was like a whole range of emotions. Joy, sadness. There's gonna be obstacles. You're gonna feel like, why is it happening to me? And you're gonna realize you're not the only one. There's no perfect way. Your own way will be the perfect way. You're gonna protect it with all your might. Just seeing him happy, it's just joy, you know? I look through his eyes, I envision like a whole future with him already. To throw the first football to him, give him ice cream for the first time. Oh man, he can smile now. I'm happy because he's advancing in life, you know? He's growing. Being a young dad, it's not giving up, it's shifting. My life is now devoted to his life.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo, and here's Mikey again to tell us what's cooking this Sunday morning over on the radio side on Classic Country Breakfast on Ace Country Radio and streaming on channel 25.8. New Ace Country Radio app.
Howdy, when I'm out collecting eggs to sell for $50 a pop, I like to take the Ace Country Radio app with me. You can too. Download it today. On the menu this week on Classic Country Breakfast. Born on March 17th was Dick Curlis. We'll pay tribute to him. Born on March 18th, Charlie Pride. We'll pay tribute to him. Born on March 20th, Jerry Reed. We'll pay tribute to him. Also, the widow of George Jones, Nancy Jones, calls the show to talk about the Lost Nashville sessions out on vinyl today, and she tells us her thoughts on the Garth Brooks-Trisha Yearwood duet at the 100th Grand Ole Opry anniversary.
But it's just absolutely wonderful, and last night, I tell you, I got so excited over the 100th anniversary of the Grand Ole Opry when Garth Brooks got up and made his speech and did his song for George. That's just something that just thrills me.
Classic Country Breakfast this Sunday morning at 8 on Ace Country Radio, streaming at channel 25.8, and now on the new Ace Country Radio app.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
And that's the Lerner and Rowe Weather Cam right outside our KPVM studios here in Pahrump. Perfect weather if you're heading down to Petrack Park this weekend for the Chili Festival cook-off. Next week, though, we're into early summer temps, forecast up in a bit.
It's cold outside. It's cold inside. Daniel, can you come help me? Thanks, Daniel. Now we're warm and cozy.
Ram Truck Month here at Saida Trudeau, your original hometown dealer. Being your hometown dealer isn't just a slogan. It has a deeper meaning to us. It's helping your neighbors in a time of need. It's knowing everyone at the barbershop, gas station, and grocery store. At Saida Trudeau, we've been serving our community for over 23 years. Our community was built on people from across America. From retired military veterans to farmers, we know how hard you work. During Ram Truck Month, we celebrate you. Come into Saida Trudeau all month long and take advantage of incredible savings, like 1.9% financing for 72 months or as much as $10,000 off MSRP on new 2025 Ram 1500s. That's a great deal for Motor Trend's Truck of the Year. You work hard for your money. During Ram Truck Month, we'll help you keep more of it. Come into Saida Trudeau, your original hometown dealer for Ram Truck Month. Going on now.
Yeah. Ace Country.
Rise and shine. Tune in Sunday mornings at 8 for the Classic Country Breakfast with me, Mikey. I'll be playing a whole hour of all the classics. From Willie. On the road again. To Johnny.
I fell into a burning ring of fire.
To Patsy.
Crazy.
To Dolly.
Jolene, Jolene.
All the classic country music to start your Sunday morning. You bring the hash browns, and I'll bring the Hank.
And good evening, Nevada. My name is Roy Rosell, coming to you from the Channel 25 Weather Studios and taking a look at Nevada right now. Up in northern Nevada, Fernley seeing 60 degrees, Fallon seeing 62, Carson City at 55, Tonopah and Goldfield are both sitting at 60 degrees, Beatty at 71, Amargosa at 77, Las Vegas at 76, and Death Valley is 10 degrees higher at 86 degrees. But here in the beautiful Paradise of Pahrump, it's currently 73 degrees. It was sunny today. High was 75 degrees. Winds blowing south at 9 miles per hour, humidity 12%, and the sun rose this morning at 6:45 and is setting tonight at 6:57 p.m. The humidity raises up to 31%, and the wind continues to blow east-southeast at 7 miles per hour. The low tonight's going to be 48 degrees. Let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Tomorrow is going to be a little bit cloudy at 76 degrees. On Sunday, it's going to be 81 degrees. On Monday, 85, still sunny. And on Tuesday and Wednesday, we are seeing 88-degree weather, though it drops all the way back down to 76 degrees on Thursday and 70 degrees on Friday. So it was a little hot for a little while, but it's dropping back down again. Back to the desk. Here's Chris.
Thank you, Miss Rosell. We got a few clouds tomorrow, but we are definitely at least 10 degrees above normal for this time of the year. That'll just about do it for all of us here tonight at News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. Make it a great weekend.
One in 4 people have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also an actor,